Hi, everybody. It's afternoon here. It's the end of the February break, and I haven't given a good flow in a really long time. I've been dealing with very tight hamstrings, but I have been told to not overstretch. So I think that that's what I've been doing wrong, and that just makes my hamstrings feel worse. So there is such a thing as strengthening your muscles and not overstretching. And yes, that's kind of what I need to work on. Um, let's start off in a tabletop position. And then let's inhale, looking up the ceiling, and exhale down to the navel. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, looking down. And then we'll come to a neutral spine, taking our left arm forward, right leg back, inhaling here, and exhale, elbow to knee. Inhaling back out, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhaling back out, exhale, taking left arm to the side and the right leg to the side. And then bringing the arm forward, leg back, and slowly releasing back down. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, looking down. I'm going to propel the right arm forward, the left leg back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, right arm to the side, left leg to the side. And holding here. Hey, Henry. And then bring and then bring the right arm forward, left leg back. And slowly releasing the palms down. Inhale, look up on an exhale, tucking the toes under and coming back to a downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet out. And on the inhale, we'll take the right leg up. Exhale, bend the open hip. Make some hip circles in one direction. And then reversing the direction. Inhale, right leg straight back behind you. And exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. And inhale, back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, holding here, engaging your core. And then bring your right foot between your hand. Your left knee comes down as you inhale and come into your low runner's lunge. And exhale, sinking into the left hip flexor. Inhaling here and exhaling. And then bringing your palms down. You're going to straighten the right leg. And just take a nice, well, for me, definitely, gentle hamstring stretch. And maybe you're just going to roll your ankle from side to side. And then you're going to bend the right knee, tuck the left toes under, bring the right leg back up, three-legged down dog. Inhale for three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Both legs meet in upward dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. On the inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Hip circles in one direction. And then reversing the direction. Inhale, the left leg comes back up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to the nose, holding here. Engaging the core, the left foot comes between the hands. As the right knee comes down, and you inhale. And exhale, sinking into the right foot flexor. Inhaling here. And exhale, bringing your palms down, straightening the left leg. And bend your left knee again, tucking the right toes under, coming to your three-legged down dog. As you inhale forward, three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Both legs come down in upward dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, breathing in through your nose. And exhale, sign out through your mouth. Inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, holding forward. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to a chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, walking or clapping your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale the right foot between your hands. Coming into your warrior one. Inhaling here. And exhale, the palms come down. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, coming forward to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left leg forward. Warrior one. Palms come down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, forward to plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. On the inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, sit back into a chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. And exhale, bring the right foot through. Warrior one. Inhale here. Exhale, open to a warrior two. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. And exhale, extend and side angle pose. Inhale, reverse and just dance in the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. So I did a warm up prior to this because I have to because my muscles are tight. Inhale, reverse in the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Holding here, maybe nudging that right elbow into your right knee. Getting a nice groin stretch. Inhale. And exhale. On slowly on an inhale, reverse the warrior once more. Exhale, partling the hands back. As you inhale, come to a three-legged down dog. Exhale, forward to plank. Inhale. Exhale, your variation. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Okay, bring that left knee into the inner left. The left elbow into the inner left knee. Gazing underneath that right armpit. Folding here. And inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Left leg comes up to three-legged down dog. Like I'm gonna hit this. Inhale, forward three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting in your chair pose, Utkatasana. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale as you sit into a chair. And exhale, planting the palms. Maybe coming into a crow. Maybe bringing your right elbow into your right tricep and your left. And holding here, feeling the grounding in your palms. Inhale. And exhale. The next breath, maybe you jump those legs back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Exhale, right foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhale here, exhale, open warrior two. Inhale's reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe coming into the bind, the right arm comes underneath your right hamstring. Looking over your left shoulder, inhaling here. And exhaling. Opening up those arms, maybe straightening that right leg, doing the trikonasana or triangle. Inhaling here. On an exhale, left hand to your left hip as you lean forward and come into your half moon pose. The left arm can come up, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhale. Maybe bringing your right hand to your heart center for balance. Slowly bending the right knee back to a warrior two. As you inhale, reverse, and exhale, cartwheeling those hands down. The right leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, make some hip circles in one direction. Then that's the first direction. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, bringing your right knee to your right elbow. And bringing it over to your left elbow, down to your left wrist, over to your right, back to your right elbow, and back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here, exhale, right knee to right elbow, over to the left, down to the left wrist, over to the right, back to the right elbow, and then back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling. And exhale, right knee to your right elbow, maybe coming to arm balance at the Padasana. You can make your way to a chin stand. You're in a chin stand. Move back to the arm balance, shooting the legs back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Inhaling here, exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. This time the left arm move underneath the left hamstring. Gaze over that right shoulder through inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe opening up those arms, straightening that left leg, trikonasana. Gaze over the right arm. Bring your right palm or your right hand to your right hip. Tilting forward as you come into Ardha Chandrasana or a half moon. Gazing at that right arm. Inhaling here. And exhale, maybe trying to bring your left hand to your heart center. And then slowly coming back to a warrior two. As you inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. The left leg comes up as you bend over the hip. Hip circles in one direction. And then reverse in the direction. Inhale that left leg straight back behind you. Exhale the left knee to the left elbow. Bringing it over to the right, down to the right wrist, over to the left, back to the left elbow, and back to a three-legged down dog. Inhale here, exhale knee to the left elbow, over to the right wrist, over to the right elbow, down to the right wrist, over to the left, back to the left elbow, then back to your three-legged down dog. Inhale here, exhale left knee to your left elbow, option to move your arm balance. Maybe bringing your chin stand. Maybe back to your arm balance, your head's up, and then coming back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose, and sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up, and exhale, folding forward. So when I fold forward, I'm keeping my knees really bent so as to not stretch my hamstrings, but you don't have to do that. Inhale, arms up overhead. Okay, exhale, hands to heart center. That's okay. We are at home. Henry's at home playing with his Legos and his trains nicely. Inhale, there was construction before you may have heard. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. And exhale, the right foot between the hands. And the left knee will stay lifted as you come into your high lunge. Inhale, left arm underneath the right. Exhale, elbows away from the chest. Stretching out the shoulder, between the shoulder blades. Inhale, look up. And exhale. You're just going to bring your left knee into your chest and then bring your left leg over your right and come into your eagle wrap. Inhaling here and exhale. On an inhale, taking that left knee back to the chest. And exhale back to a warrior three. And then releasing the hands down for standing split. And inhale your hands to heart center for warrior three. And exhale, holding, feel grounded. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly you're going to hug your left knee into your chest. And bring your left heel into your right hip crease. Inhale your hands to your heart center as you exhale and take a seated figure four. I'm feeling a light stretch in your left outer glute. Inhale here. Exhale, folding forward. And maybe if you're in this position, you've done so before, coming into a flying pigeon. If you're in flying pigeon, option to tuck the head, grounding the head on the mat, then come into your tripod. Inhaling here. And exhaling. On the next inhale here, your tripod, slowly releasing back down. Exhale, raising the head back to your flying pigeon, and then coming back down. And inhale your hands to your heart center. Exhale, left knee into the chest. And you might lose your balance like I am. And then left leg comes back, coming back into your high lunge. Inhale here. And exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale to reverse. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. This time your right arm comes up. And you're in a low twisted lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, you're going to stack your right leg on top of your left. So you're coming into side plank. Inhaling here. Exhale, you're going to take your right elbow and your right knee and come to tap them together. Inhale, back out. Exhale, tap. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale, holding here. Then the right foot comes forward. And then you're bringing your right leg up for three-legged down dog. Inhale forward to three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now, I'm going to try to remember what I did on the other side, but I can't really promise it's going to be the exact order. So let's inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. And slowly we'll come up into our high lunge. Inhale, right arm underneath the left. Exhale, elbows away from the chest. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, shifting slightly forward. Bring the right leg over the left. You're an eagle bind or wrap. Inhaling here. And exhale, right leg comes back behind you. Warrior three with eagle arms. Bringing your palm down for your standing split. Inhaling here. Exhale, you bring your hands to your heart center, warrior three, feeling grounded in that left leg. Inhale, strong back, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, you're gonna hug the right knee into the chest. Inhaling here, and exhale, you're gonna extend it back out to warrior three. Inhale again, bringing the right knee into the chest, right heel into your left hip crease. Inhale, your hands come to your heart center. And exhale, sitting into your figure four chair pose. And then maybe bringing the palms down. We'll feel like a stretch in that right outer hip and the left. Staying here, or if you did so on the other side, coming into your flying pigeon. So extending that left leg out. Maybe tucking the head down. And bringing your legs up into your tripod. Holding here. So for me, this is very restorative. Just feel them comfortable in headstand more than any other inversion. Body's gotten used to it. hasn't done that really with handstand at all, and even forearm stand, even shoulder stand. Inhale in here. You next exhale, your legs come down, back to flying pigeon, and back, coming into your fold. And then inhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Exhale, hugging your right knee into your chest. Slowly extending the leg back. And then coming back into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Right heel comes up. And the left arm comes up. Henry, don't open that whole thing. No, because we're not going to do that right now.
We're not going to do Lego sets.
Okay, but don't get it. No, don't get it mixed up the other Legos. Then slowly come down to the outside of the right foot.
And that's what we all do.
And bring your left. Okay, bring your left leg on top of your right. Inhaling here. On an exhale, you're going to bring your left elbow to your left knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, left knee to the right. To the left elbow. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Inhaling back out. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Holding here. Bringing it back. And one more. Left knee to left elbow. And slowly coming forward. And then bring your palm down as your left leg comes up. Into three-legged down dog. Inhale forward, three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And down through your mouth. I really need this mindfulness right now. Inhaling through your nose. No. Because there's a way to do Legos and follow directions, or else we don't get what we want from the Legos. We're just holding here. You guys can take a brief child's pose if you'd like.
But we can go wherever we want.
And holding here for one more breath. I will be back in a second. Sorry about that. So we're in child's pose. Inhaling here. And exhaling. On an inhale, you're going to crawl through, coming into an upward facing dog. And exhale, tucking the toes under, coming into a downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out. And inhaling here, bending the knees, exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, folding forward. On an inhale, the arms come up overhead, and exhale, we'll come into a seated position. Utkatasana, inhaling here, and exhale, holding here. Inhale, exhale, coming all the way down to Navasana or boat pose. Inhale here, exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, boat.
Can I do this one?
Oh,
Because I will.
are the pieces? Exhale, half boat.
The pieces are out.
Inhale, boat.
One piece is
And exhale, okay, half boat. Inhale, boat. Holding here, then hug your knees into your chest. Trying to balance on your sit bones. And then you're gonna rock forward and back, giving yourself a spinal massage, and rocking all the way up into your forward fold. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. And exhale the right foot between the hands. You'll slowly come into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale, your hands come to your heart center. Shifting forward and coming into a warrior three. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hugging the left knee into the chest. Exhale, kicking the left foot out in front. Holding here. Inhaling here. Exhale, bend the left knee. And bringing it back to your warrior three. Inhale, hug the left knee into the chest. Exhale, extend out in front. Inhale, bend. And exhale, warrior three.
Then bring your right arm out in front, your left arm by your side. You're going to inhale as you bring your left knee into your chest. Exhale, left hand takes hold of the left foot as you sink forward into your dancer pose, gazing over a fingertip or some point on the floor or in front of you. Inhaling here. And exhale, slowly bring the left knee into the left leg over the right, left arm on the right, eagle wrap, sitting into your eagle wrap. Inhaling here. And exhale, holding. Inhale. Exhale, taking that left leg back and coming into your high lunge with eagle arms. Releasing the arms up overhead, inhaling here. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. Again, the right arm comes up. You're in your low twisted lunge. Again, coming onto the outside of your left foot, right leg stacks on top. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe taking that right leg up. Inhale, exhale, taking that right arm behind and maybe grabbing the foot, getting a little bit of balance and stretch here. Slowly releasing. Right arm down, you're in your three-legged plank. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose and sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, that left leg comes up. And exhale, bring your left foot between your hands. And inhaling here. Exhale, taking your left hands to your heart center, coming into your warrior three. So grounding on your left leg. Inhaling here. Exhale, bring your right knee into your chest. Straightening the right leg, inhaling. Exhale, bend. And taking it back to warrior three. Inhale, right knee into your chest. Exhale, straightening. Inhale, bend. And exhale, warrior three. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale, warrior three. And the next time, you're going to take your right leg over your left, right arm underneath your left, and coming into your eagle pose. Inhaling here. And exhale, sitting in your eagle. Inhaling and exhaling. On the next inhale, the right leg comes back behind you, warrior three with eagle arms. Slowly coming back into your high lunge, releasing the arms up overhead, and then opening on the exhaled warrior two. Inhales, reverse. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. The left arm comes up, inhaling here. Exhale as you come over onto the right side, stacking the left leg on top of the right. On an inhale, taking that left leg up. And exhale, left arm maybe comes behind and grabs hold of the left foot. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Slowly releasing, inhaling here. Exhale, the left foot comes again between your hands. And then we'll inhale as we slowly come up. And exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. The left leg comes to a three-legged down dog. I realize we did a little bit different on the other side. We're getting it all in. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, we'll come forward into a plank pose. And exhale, we're going to bring the right forearm down to the mat and the left forearm surround your forearms for forearm plank. Inhaling here. Exhale, left palm into the mat and the right palm. Inhaling, left forearm, right forearm. And exhale, right palm, left palm. Inhaling, right forearm, left forearm. Exhale, left palm, right palm. One more on each side. You can do it at your own pace. And then slowly holding in plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, you'll bend your knees. And exhale, walking or hopping your feet through. Coming back into your favorite pose in Navasana. Inhale here. Exhale, Ardha Navasana. Inhale, boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhale, boat, holding here. And slowly hug your knees into your chest, balancing on your sit bones. And then rocking forward and back. Then you'll rock all the way up into your forward fold. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale those arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, bring your hands by your sides. Inhale, arms up overhead. Oh, we forgot dancer in the other pose. Exhale, your left arm forward and your right leg back. Right palm by your side, bend that right knee. Take hold of your right foot with your right hand and sink into your dancer. Inhale here and exhale. Inhaling again and exhale, slowly releasing and taking the leg down, arms down, shaking it out. Inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, dropping your forearms down to the mat. Staying in dolphin. Or maybe doing some dolphin push-ups as you inhale forward into a forearm plank. Exhale back. Or kicking up into a forearm stand. And if you're in your forearm stand, just remembering to look, find your drishti. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe bring the legs back up, holding here, holding steady. You can always come back in your child's pose. Taking it down, we'll all meet in a wide-legged child's pose. As you inhale, bring your arms over to the right side, stretching the left side of the body. And then inhale over to the left side, exhale the right side of the body. And then bringing both arms forward. You'll inhale here. And exhale, you'll slowly come into your upward facing dog. Inhaling an upward facing dog. And exhale, come back to your downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, we'll bend your knees. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet are going to come to the outside of your hands. So we're going to meet in Balasana or squat pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, right arm down, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Inhale, left arm down, right arm up. Exhale. Hands back to heart center. Inhaling here. On an exhale, if you'd like, we can come into a firefly. I'm just going to move this over a little bit. So your fingers are going to come to kiss your heels. And you're going to make a nice kind of bench for your hamstrings on your tricep. Sitting back onto your triceps as you slowly maybe take flight into firefly. So you'll inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, and slowly bring the legs down. Hands come back to heart center. We'll inhale here, Exhale, engaging your pelvic floor muscles, slowly standing up, arms up overhead. Heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, looking up at your hands. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, we'll come into a chaturanga. This time, maybe trying to take flight if you want to jump back into a chaturanga. So inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale the right foot between the hands. Inhaling here. And exhale, taking that left knee down. Bringing your right hand to the inside your right knee. So preparing for kind of a more passive lizard. Maybe coming down to your forearms. So inhaling here. And exhale. On an inhale, maybe taking that right arm up and bending that left knee and grabbing hold of the left foot. Gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly releasing back. Palms come down into the mat. If you want to take another Ekapada Kundinasana to come out of this pose, taking that, maybe keeping your head up as you come back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up, and exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhaling here, exhale, releasing the right knee down, uncurling the toes, bringing the left hand to the inside of that left foot. Maybe coming down to your forearms. Inhaling. And maybe on an exhale, you'll bend that right leg, take that left hand behind you, and grab hold of the right foot. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly release back down. Both palms come into the mat. Again, you have the option of coming out of it through Ekapada Kundinasana, maybe not lowering your head, and coming back into Chaturanga. As you inhale into upward facing dog, and exhale back to the downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose, and sighing out through your mouth. And then on an inhale, bending your knees, and exhale, walking or hopping your feet through and coming into Navasana, boat pose. Inhaling here, exhale, half boat. Inhale, boat, and exhale, half boat. And then inhale, hugging, and we should be downstairs. He was just here, hugging your knees into your chest. I'm almost done. Inhale. And exhale, coming all the way down to your back. You're gonna take your right leg over your left. And you're gonna hug your knee into your chest, coming into a figure four, a reverse pigeon pose. A little bit of a gentler stretch. Inhale. And exhale, taking that right leg over the left. And coming into your gentle spinal twist. And gazing over your right shoulder. Inhaling here. And exhale. And you're going to hug your knees into your chest. Take your left foot on top of your right shin. Again, taking a figure four here. And then taking your left leg over your right as you shift over and gaze over your left shoulder. Inhaling here. And exhaling. And then slowly you're going to hug your knees into your chest. You're going to take opposite feet, coming into a crisscross, getting a stretch here. You're going to reverse that crisscross, getting a stretch here. And then slowly, Safi, drop the shoe. Sorry, a lot of distractions today. Inhaling here. Hug your knees to the chest and exhaling. You're going to release your feet down to the mat. Knees are facing up. We'll inhale as we slowly come into our bridge pose, exhaling here.
Keeping your arms parallel, trying to release your glute muscles, not moving your neck. Inhaling and exhale. Inhaling here. Exhale, slowly coming down. Inhaling. Exhale, slowly coming back up. This time interlacing your fingers together. Bring your shoulders together. On an inhale, we're going to take that right leg up, pointing the toes. Exhale, taking some nice hip circles in ankle circles in one direction, and then reversing. Inhaling here. Exhale, releasing the right foot. Inhale, straighten the left leg up. Exhale, taking some circles in one direction, and then releasing the direction the other side. And then slowly releasing the left foot to meet the right. Taking one more breath here, inhaling. And exhale, slowly coming down. Windshield wiping your knees from side to side. And then the next back bend is your choice. Either coming into a full wheel, you can take another bridge, you can just skip it. If you're coming into a full wheel, your hands will come behind. Inhale, you slowly come up and exhale. And then slowly you'll come down. And windshield wipe your knees from side to side. And then from here, you're going to come into whatever position feels right for you today for Shavasana. I'm going to hug my knees into the chest. I'm going to take happy baby quickly and just rocking from side to side. And then slowly hugging your knees back into the chest. You're going to release into your Shavasana and stay here for as long as you can, for as long as your body allows or your people around you allow. Thanks for joining me today. Sorry for the real life chaos, but that's what you get. Okay, thanks so much. Read my memoir, A World Turned Upside Down, a memoir of healing, and my book, Your Inner Tree, Building a Mindfulness Toolkit. Happy to answer any questions. Thanks.